chicken and dumplings. It's what's for dinner tonight. So if you were here Monday night, Tuesday night, we made chicken fajitas. And in the process of that, I had that great big old pack of chicken, and I went ahead and I made our chicken fajitas. And then I boiled chicken for tonight, because tonight we're having chicken dumplings. There's a big controversy over the difference between chicken pastry and chicken dumplings. And in this house, there is definitely a divide on who likes which better. But the vote was taken, and tonight it's dumplings. So pretty simple. I've already taken the chicken and the broth out of the refrigerator. I've thrown the broth back on the stove. I'm going to add a box of chicken broth to go with it, because there wasn't quite enough in that for all the dumplings that we're going to make tonight. I'll be right back. I want to show you a hack for shredding chicken. I know there's hacks all over the place. You can do it with the fork, you can do it with your fingers, you can do it with the mixer, and that's fine. I've tried the mixer, but let me tell you, this thing right here, this thing is good for more than just ground beef. All right, take this thing and stick it in there, and it will, guys, it will shred chicken. Probably needs to not be quite this cold, because I've literally just taken it out of the refrigerator. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this, and give me just a few minutes. I'll be back. There we go. That chicken's all shredded up. It's ready for the pot. I'm going to take this chicken, go ahead and dump in the pot. We're going to let it heat the chicken up, basically, because the rest of it's already done. And we'll be right back. Here comes the debate. Chicken pastry or chicken and dumplings? Many call it both, but many would be wrong. A lot of people call the long strips that you buy at the grocery store. Actually, we get the kind made by Annie's. They're in a little red box, and they're called chicken dumplings. That in the store, they are called chicken dumplings. That is not dumplings. That is not chicken dumplings. That is chicken pastry, because they are pastry strips. You put them in the boiling water, and it's pastry, okay? Now, chicken and dumplings are more of a biscuit, and we use the biscuits, all right? You can make up biscuit dough, you can use Bisquick, whatever you want to do to get basically drop biscuits is what you're doing. I just take refrigerated biscuits, tear them apart, and drop them right on in the boiling chicken broth. All right, so this is just getting warm enough to start to boil. It's starting to get those little bubbles. And this chicken broth needs just a couple more things, all right? We need a can of cream of chicken soup. Pop that open. Put that in there. And don't ask me why I was taught to wait until this is about boiling to do this, but it's how my mama did it, which really seems ridiculous. I probably should have put it in there first, but it is what it is, right? No big deal. And then we need a stick of butter. We're going to stick that back on the stove until that butter melts. I'm going to go ahead and open these biscuits, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll. You will notice that there's a pink sticker on these biscuits. Again, it goes in the refrigerator. I got to claim it for dinner, or my kids will eat it. Okay, we are at a rolling boil over there. Typically, I would do this on the stove, but I don't feel like moving the phones and the camera and all that. So I'm going to bring the pot right here, and we're going to do the next step. Here we go. You ready? Pop that biscuit. Seriously, y'all, just drop them. Break them and drop them. That's all you're going to do. You hear the ice machine working back here. Between the ice machine dumping ice and Dolly going in and out the door, there's a lot of noises in the background. And my husband just came home from work. Dinner is almost ready. 10 minutes and we'll be ready to eat. Do you know that by doing it this way, it's dropping the temperature of that broth pretty quickly? So I need to finish this up and get it back on the stove. So I'm going to finish this up off camera, and we'll be right back. Before y'all come at me, I did salt my chicken and my broth when I made the chicken the other day, and I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it right now while those dumplings are finishing up. And just like that, dinner's done. Now I'm going to spoon this up with a ladle. I don't like to have too much of the broth in mine. I prefer just the chicken and the dumplings. So I really like this ladle because it's got the holes right on the other side. That out. I know this is going to be so hot. I don't even care because I know they are so good. Mm, just like Mama used to make. There you go. Chicken and dumplings. It's what's for dinner tonight.